Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Wormer, and before this video starts I want to say tomorrow we're going to be having an extra long video, and it's for the 4.8 summer event, the full reaction to that with Kirara's World Quest within that video as well. There's a lot to that, and the big reveal was actually, well, the multiple reveals were actually really freaking crazy and awesome, and it was a beautiful story as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me going back and reacting to the Chronicled Banner. Enjoy. Oh my freaking god. Oh, it's like the Albedo banner. Like last time, all these 5 stars. Chi-Chi's on there as well. All these 5 stars, but Shenhe is here as well. And Baiju, I suppose, as well. But like, Shenhe. Our girl Shenhe. And freaking, there's all the weapons as well. But like, Child is here as well. Oh, and they're rarely on the banner, right? Child and Shenhe, and they're 2 of my favorite characters. Oh my freaking lord. How do we even like... I just think I already wished on the name banner, so it's gonna be hard, but like 2 of my absolute favorite characters in the whole entire world on one banner. Incredible stuff. So it's a few days later, as you can see. A few things have changed. I have new fates and stuff like this as well. Now, we already got Lanyan on this banner, so I'm very happy with this banner, but there's also another banner, as we saw there, that I was reacting to also. And on this banner, you have Shenhe and Tartaglia. These are the 2 characters out of all of these that I would definitely pick if I was going to pick this. Now, I don't know if we'd actually go for this banner. We could try. The issue is with this banner is that I remember last time we tried to get Albedo and we didn't even get close, I feel like. And it's not like the easiest thing in the world to do, but there's also this thing of like Shenhe and Tartaglia are never on the banner. So I'm also in this feeling of like, maybe we could actually do that and like maybe go on to this round, because we got the character I wanted to get, which was like the new character. Now, I also wanted the Knave, but if you're asking me like who I'd want more, it's like I don't know, man, like trying to get Shenhe and Tartaglia, it's a different pity. That's the only thing as well. We've already put 30 wishes into this banner, so I feel like it'd be almost like irresponsible to me and my soul to now go for this banner. You know what I mean? It's all this, it feels so weird when it comes to this stuff. But we might as well pick one of the characters between Shenhe and Tartaglia who we would pick here. Now, I'm just saying this right now. This is one of the hardest decisions ever. It's harder than some of the banners we've ever had. Shenhe is like family. Tartaglia is one of my favorite characters as well, just like Shenhe is as well. I guess we could, I don't know. It's so hard because again, Shenhe like is a character I've wanted in my party for the longest time. We even said that we wanted her to be the 3rd party member in our party, and now the 4th as well with Jet and all those other characters that come along with us as well. Tartaglia is a character who, like, when I used Tartaglia, it was one of the most fun experiences I've ever had with a character, like an actual beautiful experience. And also, like, we technically don't have, like, any harbingers, so, like, maybe we could... And again, it really just feels bad, because no matter what, it's Shenhe and Tartaglia, 2 characters that we adore greatly. And honestly, like, if you're talking about... But we were talking about personalities and what they would think about this, Tartaglia would be offended, even jokingly, if we didn't pick him. Shenhe would probably be okay with it, but Shenhe is also a character who, like... Again, we've wanted for the longest time. This is so difficult. I don't even know what to do with this. I'm not sure. I might just do like maybe like a flip a coin or something, because that's the only thing I can do with this, and it's the worst. It's the worst one I've ever had to choose, because again, the chances are we're not even gonna be wishing on this banner. Like, chances are, right? I don't know. This is so difficult. You know what? You know what I might do? This might be crazy, right? I might have chats with you guys about this. And we'll have a conversation about this, right? About who you guys think you would choose. But also, it's not about like you choosing for me, by the way. It's just, I think that after talking about it with you guys, I might have a better understanding. So if all of us in the comments have a bunch of conversations about each character, and you talk about what you love about them, and I can talk about what I love about them back, and we'll have a nice conversation about this, right? Does that make sense? I feel like that's going to help me understand what I want, right? If I talk about how much I like them with you guys in text form as well. What do you guys think? So talk about what you love about these characters. I'll talk back with you guys about what I love about these characters as well. And we can at least like choose. Again, even though we might not even wish on this, it's this thing where it's like, I don't know. So yeah, with this one, it's I believe you can choose a path, but you lose the 50-50 to anybody over and over again. You can. I don't know. Yeah, because it's not easy. This is not an easy choice whatsoever. We can wish on this banner though while we're waiting. See if we can get anything off this. Tanari. We get Shenhe on this banner. Then it's like, okay, that's fine. No, they couldn't just give me Shenhe or Tartaglia on this banner, so we could just like, get whatever. These are still really cool banners. Clarande on the banner again very quickly after she was off it. She was on the banner a few months back, and of course the Knave being on the banner as well, which is very cool also. We have like 5 wishes, but I want to decide if I'm going to wish on this banner or not. It's very tough. Well, we've already put 30 wishes into this banner as well, that's the thing. I know this video was very weird today, but really it's just showing my appreciation for all this stuff as well. Like it's a hatred and appreciation, because what we have is the Knave, which would be the easier one to get, let's be honest. But if I lose a 50-50, then, that's what happens. Then it's Shenhe and Tartaglia, which I think you could lose like 2 50-50s for these guys, right? In terms of the Lantern Rite, I know a lot of people have been asking me about the Lantern Rite. First of all, the first answer to your questions the first question is, are you going to be playing it? The answer is, if there's no spoilers in the entire thing, I will be playing it. That's just the way things go. The next question about that is, what if there's no voice acting? Like, what are you going to do? We're going to be playing it in Chinese. That's what I'm going to be doing, because again, it's not that I need voice acting, but like it's because there's characters that like are usually voiced. I think it might be nice to hear in a different language. And it's just such like kind of an excuse to try out a different language just for a bit. We're obviously going to be going back to English when everything is voiced again, but I still think it'll be a very, very fun thing to try as well, because it'd be a completely different language than we're used to, and it'll be a different experience. It will feel so different, especially since it is the Lantern Rite as well. And that's the answer to that question as well. Will we be playing it? I have no idea, and I'm not going to get anyone's hopes up because I need to wait until the whole thing is done. I have people on my Patreon already giving me updates. No spoilers in the first part. We're going to find out the spoilers in the next part after this as well. If you guys want as well, don't, even if someone else is telling me, don't be afraid to comment and be like, hey, I played this part, there's no spoilers. I played this part, there's no spoilers. Just keep saying that. I have no problem you guys doing it too. It'd be absolutely fantastic if you could. Because everyone plays things at different paces, and it would actually be really good for me to know also. Next week coming up, we have the cleanup episode before Natlan. I also have to do Lynette's hangout as well. Sorry for moving around so much, but I'm always on the go. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing the other 2 days, I'll be honest with you. I had the idea of possibly doing 2 episodes of Natlan before we go back to the Lantern Rite. I'm not sure if I want to break it up like that, but it might be just the case that we just go to Natlan for 2 episodes, then do the Lantern Rite, then come back to Natlan the week after that. Which wouldn't be too bad, honestly, like, especially since, like, the first 2 episodes of Natlan would be really, really hype, and then we can go back and do the other Natlan stuff after that as well. But really, one of the fun things usually about Natlan and going to a new region is that we're going to a new region and we're like continuously going through that region, and sometimes I feel like, it will be nearly 2 weeks before we get back to it, and sometimes I don't like to do that. But yeah, that's generally what's going to be happening. I don't know if we're going to be going to Natlan or if we're going to try something different. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Because again, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up when it comes to this type of stuff, because if I, say something and then don't actually deliver on that, it can be kind of like, a bit mean. I'm hoping that the Lantern Rite has no spoilers. If there is some way of finding out like that, even like cutscenes and stuff like that don't have spoilers, then that's fantastic. Like, I would definitely start playing it tomorrow. We do the Lantern Rite this week if that was the case. But again, there's no real way of knowing. Also, I could just start this Lantern Rite quest right now, but then the possibility is that we get to the Act 4 of the Lantern Rite, or whatever it is, Act 3, Act 4. I heard there's 4 acts this time, which is really cool. If we get to that, what happens then, if there's spoilers in the 4th act, is that I would have to not be able to play the 4th act, and then it leaves kind of this, like, it's almost like setting off like a cartoon stick of dynamite, and then Bugs Bunny, licks his fingers and puts his finger on the flame, and then nothing goes off, or a firework, I should say, right? And then puts his finger on the flame, and the firework doesn't go off. That's what it kind of feels. It'd be fun to play the first 2 acts But like, then what if I'm not able to play the third or the fourth, you know? And then I just have 2 axes of the Lantern Rite, and there's the eternal question of where is the rest of this, if that makes sense. I want to say as well, though, thank you so much for coming along this journey. Tomorrow we have a very extra long episode of Genshin Impact coming with the entire 4.8 summer event, which was absolutely fantastic. Some crazy reveals there as well. And with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting the series. Again, I'm not promising the idea of us going to Natlan next week, but if that is the case, we can go there if we are going to do it, it'll be for 2 episodes, and then we'll be going back to the Lantern Rite if the Lantern Rite has no spoilers in it. We could do some stuff like that, you know, some other things like that as well, like mini games and things like that, but we'll see how it goes. The answer is usually, I'll figure it out when I figure it out, and I hope you guys understand that. Thanks so much to Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, the Ghost of Yazuma, Felicious Felix, Ewald, Radish, Anusta, Deathtrap, Link Sparky, Assassin, Jared Beanham, Ruben Maja, Eopsy, True Peanut Butter, Alpaca Juice, and Peter Shelson. And relax, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.